Good morning, everyone. My name is Zachary White, and I'll be taking over the Saunders Instagram account today. I'm a 2017 alumni, graduating with a Management Information Systems and New Media Marketing degree. I've been working at EY for about 2 years, and I'll be answering any questions that you have about the consulting industry or about how we've been dealing with the pandemic, and looking forward to it. So I'm going to jump in the gym because we're all working from home right now, and we have a nice gym that we go to. So typically you'll have one core engagement that you work on, and then you might help out with business development work or pursuit work, which is just looking for more clients or more engagements that you can eventually work on and sell work to. So I chose consulting because you never really have the same day twice. There's always so much newness, and depending on what engagement you're on, you could be working for 2 weeks or 6 months or a year on a project. And it's always just very new and exciting. Hey everyone, back at the apartment. Again, we're working from home, so there's no business travel Monday through Thursday, and there's no office meetings or anything like that. So everything's done virtual. So I've set up shop in my apartment. I'm here with my cat and the New York City skyline, which is a nice view to look out after every day. So this is our apartment where we spend the majority of our time. Have some nice windows where you can look out, getting in ready for the festive season. And then right over here is where my workstation is. We had to adapt for COVID. So while I was studying at RIT, I also studied at 2 other places for 2 semesters. One was Bond University in Australia, and then the other one was University of Westminster in London. Had a phenomenal time at both. Learned a lot, learned how to really think about like what I wanted out of life, which was really interesting. To explore different passions outside of the classroom. So I learned anything from how to surf, how to go fishing, how I did a lot more hiking, kind of explored my passions in the outdoors. So through both of those experiences, I had plenty of time to myself. I really enjoy consulting from the standpoint of constantly meeting new people and constantly challenging yourself on different things that you've never done before. There's something that I find really interesting about constantly pushing your limits and getting uncomfortable to learn new things. I've always found that learning from someone who's a little bit more seasoned in their career is very helpful because they've been through 20 or 30 years of what you're about to experience, and being able to find mentorship in that is very valuable, at least to me. So the more questions you can ask, the better, really. And once you've asked all those questions, you've built a rapport with the team, you're going to have a really good foundation for helping and providing value in ways that someone else might not be able to if they don't really understand what your team or your company is doing. So I joined EY from a standpoint of an external hire. So I came from the company Amazon after a year of working there. So I don't have too much context on providing information from a non-target school, but I can say that it helps if you know somebody that works there and that person's willing to vouch for you in terms of like a referral or understanding like your work and be able to provide context to the company, the firm that you're going to be working with. I think what I enjoyed most about being a student was just having the flexibility and the time to do kind of what you wanted. Yeah, you might have a lot of homework or you might have a lot of activities going on, but you can pick and choose kind of how you spend your time. And to follow up on that, like you have the time and the ability to do what you want. And yes, you might have classes and homework and priorities and responsibilities, but you could also have the free time to be able to go and find what your passions are. And throughout my experience at RIT, I was able to find out what I really wanted to do with my life in work and in my personal life. So some of the things I've really enjoyed doing are like ultra marathon running and mountaineering. I'll post a couple pictures in the next few slides here, but those things came from really looking at what I've valued in life and how I wanted to manage and balance my work life with my personal life and what goals and aspirations that I wanted to have there. And without having the time and the ability to do that at RIT, I might not have been able to find those myself. So I'm logging off for the day, but thanks everyone for joining. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you want to get to know me a little bit better. Thanks.